single file lead draft and time running out. They'll come off turn 4 to 2 laps to go.
A lot of patience being shown by all these guys up here.
You got that right.
In this top 7 or 8 spots.
Too much for my
Travis Quapple slow in the back straightaway. Looks like he has enough speed to make it back to pit road, though. And out in front of everyone is the number 19, Tyler Reddick. To go.
That's where he won the championship last year. Ryan Blaney was second points. Matt Crafton outpointed him by about 35 points or something like that. Maybe even more than that.
Crafton slips by another truck. Right at 9 seconds still the last time by, even working with traffic, and a problem for the 07 Ray Black Jr.
Saw a little bit of smoke trailing from behind that 07 truck. Only 3 laps to go. I'm sure the NASCAR officials are looking at the racetrack to make sure there's no fluid on the racetrack.
I want to give a little tip of the hat here to Matt's crew chief, Junior Joyner. This truck is phenomenal. To be able to come to the racetrack, we didn't race here last year, 2 years, to come here and have a truck that's this good and shocked this well. And people don't realize how hard it is to get them shocked through these bumps and driving that good, and it makes Matt's job that much easier.
Here's Junior Joyner right there. He's passing by Timothy Peters. That's the 8th place truck.
All clear, all clear.
He just went by to put a lap down.
One more time.
One more time. 1.5 miles for Matt Crafton in this Thor Sport team. The Toyota out in front. If he can hold on, it would be his 6th Camping World Truck Series win in his 340th start. Down the back straightaway. Crafton just one more set of corners to get through. And the performance tonight has been absolutely dominant.
Matt Crafton is making a statement. If you're going to win a championship, you're going to have to come through me.
And the statement has been made. Matt Crafton, Toyota and Thor Sports win at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
He won. Finally got one here. That's my 9 seconds in Atlanta, buddy. He's a man. Great job, boys.
Up to the green white checker.
Eric Jones is going to pinch him down so he can't really use all the racetrack here. So critical this start.
There goes Logano out of line. Great restart for him. 3 wide into turn 1. Logano comes off of turn 2 with a top
clear,
spot.
Clear.
Talk about a restart. How about that restart by Joey Logano?
Joey Logano doesn't want a caution now. He comes off turn 4, sees the white flag. The next flag will end it. Logano a half a mile from his first win of the Camping World Truck Series.
And they're 3 and 4 wide all over the racetrack in the front straightaway.
He won the Daytona 500. Got an Xfinity Series win at Phoenix. Today, Joey Logano going to see the checkered flag for the first time in his career in the Camping World Truck Series at Martinsville.
Look at this.
That's right. That's right.
It's really a team effort between the driver, Eric Jones, the spotter, Tony Hirschman, and the crew chief, Rudy Fugel. They're giving him his lap times and also how much he's leading by, but at the same time, you hear the urgency in the voice of the crew chief, Rudy Fugel, asking Eric Jones, slow down a little bit, save me a little, get a toe off that truck in front of you. He's starting to shake it. Is he running out of fuel? Eric Jones shaking that truck as he's getting low. They're out of fuel, Adam.
And I just saw Daniel Hemrick come down pit road, an indication that these guys probably don't have enough fuel. There goes Eric Jones to the pit lane. New race leader Tyler Reddick. 5 laps to go here at Kansas.
Reddick started this day in the back of the pack in a backup truck. An amazing performance by that young man.
You know Brad Keselowski on the edge of his seat. Reddick's out of gas. There goes Suarez by for the race lead. There'll be 2 laps to go at the start-finish line, and Matt Crafton trying to rally from behind.
We got to make it, Daniel.
You got to keep that 88 behind you. That's what you got to do.
Here's Matt Crafton to the outside. The battle for the race lead is on as they go off of turn 2.
How about Matt Crafton? Could he be the new fuel mileage king?
Crafton on point at Kansas.
I don't understand telling Daniel they got to make it. We got to win is what we got to do.
We'll see the white flag this time around. Crafton at the start-finish line. 1.5 miles to career win number 7.
That's why you got to watch
I think
all the way.
Suarez is out of gas.
Suarez is out of gas, and now Matt Crafton a half a lap away. He could coast home from here.
Nothing out back, Matt. Nothing at all.
He's been the king of the mile and a halfs in his career, qualified on the front row, but when it mattered, Matt Crafton gonna be out front. Off of turn 4, 7th career victory for Crafton gonna come at Kansas Speedway.
Some days are lucky, some days are good. Thank you, guys. Damn.
A green-white checker at Charlotte.
This is intense. Those guys want it so bad.
Who's gonna have the advantage? Kane eking out in front as they come off of turn 4. Jones trying to power to the outside. Here they come back to the start-finish line. It's going to be a photo finish, sliding sideways at the line. Casey Kane wins it at Charlotte, and a huge crash behind him.
How's us first? I haven't heard from NASCAR yet.
By 1/1000th of a second, Casey Kane sideways gets the victory.
Wow, what a finish.
Here comes Reddick.
You see him struggling. We're going to get there.
Reddick right up the inside. The battle for the lead goes down into 3.
Tyler drove it down in there.
And he's going to come out of 4 with the lead position. Puts more room between him and the second place Suarez.
Might not even get to him here.
White flag is out. We've got 1 to go. John Hunter Nemechek moves to the high side and lets him by. Final 2 corners. Off of turn 4. The Monster Mile victory in the Lucas Oil 200 goes to Tyler Reddick.
Look at that start by Suarez. He did a perfect job. He laid back. You heard the spotter calling it. And he parlayed it into a nose of an advantage into 1. Crowds Crafton up the track and then dives to the bottom.
Crafton's going to crowd him down the track, try to get him loose down there.
Got to watch Johnny Sauter. Right behind him, so is John West Townley.
Look at Daniel Hemrick. He was 3 wide on the outside with those fresh left side tires. He's coming.
Townley trying to make it 3 wide, looking outside. Crafton trying to nose around. He grabs the top spot as they come off turn 4. They'll see the white flag this time by. He's the model of consistency. And when it comes to mile and a half, he's unbeatable. 3rd win of the year. Crafton does it at Texas.
Good job, everybody.
Here we go. What a day it has been at Gateway, and it is shaping up to be a wild finish. Back to green one more time.
See, problems for Reddick.
Reddick missed
The
a shot.
second time he's had that tonight.
And it's going to cost him the race this time.
And it's Custer who jumps out to the lead.
Incredible job holding Johnny Sauter off as a challenge. 1 more lap. We'll see if he can hold him off.
Cole Custer one more time around here at Gateway.
Johnny's going to try to work to the inside of Spencer Gallagher in that battle for second.
Here he comes, off of 2. Sauter, who was buried all the way back in about 12th, has fought his way up in a fight for second. Can't get it done. Here comes Custer. Off of turn number 4. His first win of 2015 for Cole Custer. As they all come to the line to close it out.
Good job, Cole. Eddie did a great job. Thank you, guys.
Custer picks up his second win in it.
With the lead down the back straightaway. Crafton on the inside. Eric Jones wins his 5th victory in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. And Tyler Reddick has gotten the best of Matt Crafton.
Here we go, the most important restart of the night.
A bad restart by Bobby Pierce.
Dillon to the bottom of the 31.
But Pierce is going to survive with second, and he didn't lose touch with Bell. He's just a truck length off the lead.
That might be all he needs. Can he make a dive at Bell? Bell rubbing the wall. Coming to the white flag. Down into 1 we go. Who will survive to win here at the Mud Summer Classic?
1 more chance for Pierce.
Backstretch. Christopher Bell. 2 corners away maybe from his first win. Here comes Pierce. The slide job.
Bell into the wall.
Can't get there. Christopher Bell wins his first NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race, and he does it at the Mud Summer Classic at Eldora.
Green is
Kyle Busch swept Indianapolis last week, winning the Sprint Cup and Xfinity Series races. He earned pole here yesterday for tomorrow's Sprint Cup race, and now he is closing in on another victory in the Camping World Truck Series. It's Kyle Busch winning at Pocono. Blaney watching from the left-hand side of your screen, watching his son in the 29, and now we've got a change for the lead. It's Kyle Busch back to the front ahead of Ryan Blaney.
Wow, you can't take your eye off Busch for a second. He does something special. How do you make that move?
The white flag is out. Ryan Blaney chasing the 51 of Kyle Busch, and the 4 of Eric Jones is right there.
And Crafton up to 6 after that amazing save. He just keeps making ground. Blaney to the bottom. Can he get there? We heard his crew chief talk about the 29 truck was a little tight. It wanted to push in the turn. That could be the difference.
Does he go to the high side? He's been looking at the bottom the whole time. Does he go to the high side here in 3 and 4?
Into 3, Blaney takes a peek. Kyle shuts the door. Eric Jones looking on the outside of Blaney. Coming off turn 4, Kyle Busch will win at Michigan.
Beat late in Michigan by Kyle Busch. Can he beat Crafton here? Perfect restart for Blaney. He's going to dive low in turn 1 and take the lead.
Look at Kyle Busch. Shot out of a cannon in that outside lane. Gets around Crafton.
Watch out, Crafton has to be careful here. He's losing spots left and right.
Ryan Blaney has the lead off of turn 4. Coming back to the white flag. Next flag will end it. Whether it be the caution or they make it back to the checker. Can Kyle Busch get there?
How about Ryan Blaney?
Led the first 41 laps, penalized by NASCAR, lost a lap. Can he finish it off? Yes, he can. Ryan Blaney wins at Thunder Valley.
Safe this time through 10. Will he be that way on the last lap?
All right, white flag. Coming back no matter what.
That's right.
What shape will it be in when it gets there? Here we go. Down through 1.
How about Kennedy and Hemrick in the top 5 right now here?
Doing a great job. Doing a great job. And Sauter right behind them in 6th.
Eric Jones is driving as hard as he ever has right now, knowing the pressure's coming from Alex Tagliani.
The crew told him Tagliani was better than him in turn 5. Maybe Tags will try something there.
We're going to find out here in just a moment.
2.5.
That's where we see Eric Jones use that first gear to get a bit of a jump off turn 5. Look, Tagliani pulls right up on him.
Comes to the inside, can't get there. But he closed up. Jones able to get a good drive off the corner.
He's going to have about one more shot on him, and that's going to be in turn 10.
Look at Jones, he pulls away.
Great
Something's
drive.
wrong with the
Tagliani
29.
with a big problem in the 29. His race is coming apart on the final half a lap. Jones pulling away. He lost a gear in the 29.
On the last lap.
Jones on his way.
Bring it back to us. Clear by 10.
His 6th win in his 32nd race. His first win here at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park in his 2nd attempt. He gets it done on the road course.
Out of fuel. It was out of fuel when they tried to give him some gas. Oh,
Vince,
boy,
the
another
double
problem for
zero's
Matt
out of
Crafton.
fuel. The double zero is out of fuel. And
Larson is
there
out of
goes
fuel.
the 8 of John Hunter Nemechek into the lead. Could he get the win here today?
He's got just a little bit over one more lap to go.
And now here he is looking to get the win in Chicago.
Yes.
The white flag is
Shut it
out.
off down the back straightaway. Don't shut it off. Just coast. Just coast. Just coast.
He's got a 2.5 over Tyler Reddick. Oh, excuse me, 1.13 seconds over Tyler Reddick, so he needs to coast. Just walking home.
John Hunter Nemechek trying to get to his first career victory.
He can coast from here, Ralph.
Here he comes to the checkered flag. John Hunter Nemechek, career win #1 in Chicagoland.
Look at that crew.
Restart with Austin Dillon and Matt Crafton in the front.
Way better for Crafton that time, way better.
He did his job, and he got a big push from his teammate, Johnny Sauter, but Austin Dillon hard down into the corner. He slides up the hill. Is that going to open up the door for Johnny Sauter?
How about Crafton on the outside?
Sauter looking, trying to make it 3 wide. Is he going to be able to get there? No, tucks in back behind. Austin Dillon into turn 3. He's won 6 times in the Truck Series before, and he is getting a win at New Hampshire today. Race number 5.
This is good stuff. So dramatic the way these truck races wind down.
And not just for the race, but the championship on the line here too. Crafton, Jones, and Reddick, the 3 battling for the championship. Crafton leads, Jones is in 4th right now, and Reddick runs in 10th.
Here he comes. Crafton, here he comes to pit road.
Crafton makes his way to pit road. The caution he was hoping for did not come out. Townley takes the lead.
So nervous on this 13 box.
Going her first career wins. Haley definitely slow on the bottom. He's out of fuel. He is definitely out.
John West still under power here, coming down for the white flag.
He looks like he's out too, Phil, or is he? Wow.
He is just coasting that 05. Haley definitely out on fumes.
He's got 13 seconds of a lead over Eric Jones, who's going to be your 2nd place truck. He just needs to nurse it around for 1 lap. Here comes Jones. Is he out?
He's out. He's sweeping back and forth, trying to get fuel into the car, into the truck. And now Townley, half a lap away from his first win, and there goes Peters by. Townley down the backstretch. Here comes Peters at full song.
Peters and Ben Kennedy there was John West Townley. He's over in turn number 4.
Here he comes.
I think
Can
he
they
can
get
coast.
him? Can they get him at the line? John West Townley, career win, number 1.
Yes.
Go for a little overtime at Talladega.
This will be the only attempt. In 4, but we may have to run another lap. This should be the white.
That's good spotting right there. Don't pull the pit road too soon there, Timothy.
And he also said what you talked about, Kevin. As soon as they wrecked, he said, stay in it. You don't want to give one away thinking the caution is out. I've gotten confirmation from NASCAR. Top 5 today. Timothy Peters with a victory. Brandon Jones matching his career best in 2nd. Mason Mingus getting his career best in 3rd. Eric Jones does an outstanding job coming home in 4th. And what about the rally back for Tyler Reddick? Michael, we didn't talk about him hardly all day long. Green flag is waving. 2 laps to go at Martinsville.
Check 1 box. Perfect start by Crafton.
A good exit on turn number 2.
A great exit by Cameron Haley to take the 2nd spot away from Nemechek.
And Nemechek pushes Haley out of the way.
Here they come out of turn 4. White flag in the air. Next flag ends it at Martinsville.
Look at Reddick on the inside of Haley. They make contact. How about Cole Custer on the inside?
Custer coming through, getting around Reddick for a position. Great battles all over the track on this final lap, but it's all happening behind Matt Crafton coming off of turn 4. 5th win of the year, going to come at Martinsville.
Thank you.
Eric Jones, 1.5 laps remaining.
If he can get to the start-finish line before the caution comes out, we know there won't be.
White coming back no matter what.
Eric Jones wins in Texas.
Right there. We're back. We're back. Let's go. Crossing one race with hurt for this year. Thanks, guys.
3 and 4 for John Hunter. He's closing in on Peters going down toward turn 1.
Final lap.
You can see the fire when Timothy, out of the exhaust, when Timothy Peters got back in the throttle. He holds on. Here comes Nemechek with a shortcut.
Trying to take a shot at him. John Hunter runs right up to the backside of the 17. Coming off at turn 4, Timothy Peters gets his 10th career win and his 206th career start.
Awesome job, boys. Awesome job, Chris Lambert, Timothy, all these guys.
White flag in the air. Next flag will end this one.
You boys, at least we went out in style. Thank you.
And 15 seconds behind him.
Way to put it on him. Your champs in my eyes, baby. Yeah.
It's going to be history at Homestead. the youngest champion ever in the Camping World Truck Series, Eric Jones.
You hear there's relief. That's over, thankfully.
Man. We did it. That's 22 strong races. That's an awesome race team. Thank you guys so much for the last 3 years. Thank you.